So 4 September, like this. It's 4 September, 2020, and I had this dream that uh, there was sliding doors, transparent, like I spoke before, and what happened is that there's a s- a, s- a gay guy, that came just the way danding like this and sideways. He comes and he doesn't see me that I see him, that he entered into the apartment, and I'm standing outside the sliding doors. So he didn't see me that I saw him penetrate the apartment, and he turned his back on me and he looks in the kitchen. He opens the top drawers, and I go to stop him. I rush a little bit. Matter of fact, I stayed 1 hour after that with pain. Um, like I did, and it's 5 o'clock now, and my mom came. My mom came, and she was on the left. And I came and I stopped the guy, and I was in the middle of them at 6 o'clock. The guy was at 9. My mom was at 3 o'clock, and the guy said, and my mom is coming. Like I can feel a little bit like 50% drunkenness, and the guy said they trying to know where were you all night, or they try or he said they're trying to know where you were all night, or something, where you were all night. And I woke up. I think this guy, the gay, is a sissy, and that there was almost a breach with mother. You see, CC, my mom, Emilia, CC, Lee, and me, Emilian, Sicilian, 936. And there was seemingly a breach. It was night, it was dark. And what is this guy doing, man? Fucking looking at me like an idiot. I didn't even look at him, slowing down. So he's trying to know, sorry my language here. I live in a dirty city, Toronto. So, uh, and this is it. This is it. By the way, I won't say, but there was a lot going on in 2 days. I tried to keep silence for a week. Oh yeah, and by the way, the sport yesterday. I was in the middle of the street. I made a second video I'm gonna publish. It's gonna explain everything. But why also the little inch by 1 point that I wasn't sure is that this guy's still trying to know what I'm saying. Just mind your own business. Don't put yourself some worms in your stomach. You're slowing yourself down. You're trying too much. And you want to achieve your next step when you look at the others. Fuck, he stinks too, man. It's disgusting. So this is what happens. Anyways, again. Well, 2 days ago I saw George Soros. He stood in front of me, very stoically. I looked, and it was almost like after a while, 3 seconds, I tap him like this. I reach him. I tap him with my right hand on his left shoulder. Here, I said, "Alright, give me some money." And with a little smile, and then this guy doesn't even move. And I was like, "Oh, Soros, George Soros, yes, Soros." And this form is, and I'm like it. And then I realized it was almost like the first to blink. And then I understand why. There was other visions along the way. The 3-0 that I saw without asking sport, it was my day off. So I guess God, it was just, just a sign, but no more. I knew that. I'm like Celtic Raptors. I'm like 3-0. Not only it was reversed, Raptors the left, this, but I didn't thought about this. I mostly thought about, it's not like it seems now. I have experience on that. It's probably gonna be 2-1. But then, strangely enough, in the dream and yesterday, I posted fast that my brother. You see, I'm in the middle of the street, like an arbiter or somebody, and I'm pointing right the apartment on the second level, and he's across the street, but he was like going, and that's what happened in the match. They came back because he's the passenger seat, but he was in front of the car going out, but he just made one step. That's why I never knew really until the match was finished what's the process here. He came back, they came back just one step, one point, and that's why it frees. But he went to the left, to the right. But in the dream I had the feeling like when I say Marco and Mari is like, he did like this and he didn't want to go, but it seems like he came back, but so rapidly that I barely saw it one step, but in a fraction of a second. And this is exactly what happened, a fraction of a second. Now, need experience, but this is exactly what happened. And from one side to one side, middle of the street, the last pass, Raptors third game, Celtic, one side to the other in the enemy zone, and he shot, and the adverse, and he shot left to right and 3-pointer. And the guy that I saw only once, oh yeah, I had another vision. You know what? I had the vision of the guy that plays Spider-Man, the last one, but I don't follow this series at all. Nothing more. He has long hair like a toupee, brown, and I saw him on the left side like Spider, and he looked like he was sent, and he looked with a smile like this, a malicious smile, and he was to my left like a spy and Spider-Man, and this guy might be alone. And yesterday, not last night, yesterday, so we're talking about Thursday, in the night before that match, in a vision that I had. It's very important. In the shrine where I go, between the parking, the grass, and that place, I saw a guy going down with a machine, cutting grass, and it was at night, and he wanted kind of to meet, and I said or exchange, and I said there's neighbors, and he was going down the hill. And yesterday I trimmed first time in 3-4 months, not important, but the guy went down, and I start to realize today, I processed that I know, but I just there's neighbors here. I can really continue like this, and the sports too. I want these stuff like this. It's not for. Matter of fact, yesterday I went to put between 1 and 4. I don't know how much, 100, and I lost my credit card while walking 5-10 minutes to the bank. Praise be God. Like, I never lose almost, and I'm like, how? I just put it out, and it made no sense. But God didn't, and you see how they came back from like 0.1 second, 0.5, and the shooting 0.1 second, and 3 points. So you see, God is good. Thank God. I even made me took some change money to last me a whole weekend until I get another card or more, a few days. And God is good. God is good. I heard because I laughed, it's gonna take more time. Last night I was laughing a bit. I even said, I don't know if you guys hear, like, who needs drugs who needs drugs to laugh to his stupidity, you know? So, and I was thinking, anyways, see you. Got more good time to do something. Also check the water.